Yellowface by R.F. Kuang is a literary fiction novel, and her other books being the Poppy War trilogy and Babel, which are fantasy books. But this one is about Juniper Hayward, a novelist who's not very successful. Her first book didn't make much of a splash, hasn't gotten a softcover printing, so she's not quite successful, even though she's got a book. In order to be successful, getting published is the first part, but being super successful and selling many books is the next. She's sort of casual friends with her friend Athena Lu, a super popular Asian writer who's done 3 books, a movie deal, super attractive and popular, but perhaps Athena Lu doesn't have as many friends as she thinks, because after one day of drinking, there's an accident, and Juniper has the chance to steal Athena Lu's work, a manuscript of her newest novel, which starts off really good, and Juniper decides to take advantage of a bad situation, rewrite the book, and publish the last front as her own book. So with this, new idea formed, they sort of write it together, but not really. And since Athena Lu is out of the picture, Juniper becomes super famous and goes through an emotional roller coaster, as is the reader. The pacing of this book is just diabolical. Honestly, I grabbed it from audiobook from the library, finished it in 4 days, the fastest I've ever read an audiobook. Could have been 3 days, but I forgot my headphones one day. But it starts off really immediately, quick. It's a very salacious and juicy story. A jealous author stealing an idea from another, and not just an idea, an entire book, and just going with it. And you sort of get that sort of live with the con, die with the con storyline, as Juniper, or Junie, her name is changed to Song for the book, to make her sound Asian. People start accusing her of cultural appropriation or copying Athena, and then some, other things happen, pushing Juniper to the edge. And this book sort of takes place in a sort of hyper satirical sort of world where everyone jumps on you no matter what. Because, obviously, R.F. Kuang has experience being an author and having Twitter, and Twitter's a great promotional tool, but, people can cancel you and turn on you for anything from sexual harassment to, your political beliefs to, hatred or whatever, skeletons in your closet. So Juniper has a couple in her closet that she's got to face, and people coming after her, and she's just basically tamping down on all this stuff while dealing with her own anxiety and her own personal problems, while trying to deal with all these different things trying to tear her down, as she writes more books, as she deals with people finding out, and the way she deals with all these things. So this book is amazing. I kind of felt like the ending was a little underwhelming, but overall, I'm glad the author went in a different direction. So I'm still going to give this Yellowface a 5 out of 5.